YouTube. Happy Tuesday. It is so good to be with you guys tonight. I actually almost forgot that it was Tuesday night, so I quickly got the live stream ready to roll. So hopefully people will be coming in shortly. So I do apologize for the late notice. I usually get the live stream up before now, but I overslept, so I actually slept all night last night, and then I slept all day today until it was about 1:30, 2 o'clock when I got up. And guys, I have not posted in a while how frustrating it is when you have to deal with the Social Security office here in Florida, but I spent the next 3 hours on the phone. I had a letter saying that I had to call the repayment office with the phone number. It said to call the phone number and to hit option 7 for an operator. I call the phone number. They have no option 7. So I wait on hold 3 times over 3 hours, about an hour each time, and promptly got hung up on 3 different times. So I am just beyond frustrated at the moment. So hopefully I get somewhere tomorrow. I'm gonna try to call the local office and not call the number that they gave me. But yeah, my nerves are fried. So yeah, I do apologize for getting the stream together late, but that's been my day today. So hopefully people will start coming in and we'll find the live stream. So I hope you guys are all having a good week so far. Um I know there's a lot going on in the news, keeping a close eye on Israel. I have a feeling they're going to be going into Lebanon soon. So I know they need to do what they need to do, and right now it seems like they need to be doing this. So just I keep praying for for them and praying for world peace in general because it's getting crazy scary out there. So yeah, I hope you guys are stocking up and prepping up and getting your supplies together because I have a feeling when things break, it's going to break quickly. And then the time for preparing is going to be over. So I hope everyone is getting their preps together and clearing up the spots that they're short in and just making sure that everything's ready to go. So yeah, here in Florida, it is the start of storm season. We already had one storm impact uh, Mexico and southern Texas, and the season's just getting started. We really don't start having the big storms roll in until around August, but the sea temperatures are already at August temperatures, so we're expecting a heavier than normal hurricane season. So I've been working on getting stuff together. I did get a couple more headlamps. They were really cheap ones. I don't like them all that much. Yeah, all I can say about them is that they were cheap. So sometimes cheaper isn't always better. I wish I had gotten the same set that I already had purchased, but I didn't. So maybe next month I'll go ahead and get the the set that I already had that I really like. Cause I do use my headlamps when I diamond paint so that I can see the canvas early easier. So I do do use my headlamps just about every day. Yeah, yeah, Chris, I've been working on my preps for the last 2 years. I'm rotating through a lot of the stuff that I had, so I need to be replacing the stuff that I'm using up. Hey, Michelle, I'm glad you could make it. You're not that late. We just got started, so and I did get the live stream put together a bit late this week, so you're actually not too late. Um, yeah, yeah, although that would be really interesting. Let me know how that turns out. I actually really like oil lamps. My dad taught me how to take care of them, how to change the wicks, how to fill them, how to use them so that you don't risk starting a fire. So I do want to get a couple of oil lamps just to have during hurricane season. I can keep one lit in the bathroom on the counter and one lit in the kitchen area that would light the whole kitchen dining room area. So I do want to get a couple of oil lamps just to have. I think I actually put those on my Amazon wish list that I just recently updated with some hurricane wish list supplies. I think I put a couple of oil lamps and some oil on that list. And I do usually under each video I put a link for my Amazon wish list in the description box. I haven't gotten to that for this video, but I will do that as soon as the live stream is over. I'll go ahead and put that wish list on there. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Um, so I know we have had some pretty bad storms go through last week that affected quite a few people. So I hope things have calmed down. Um, so I've got my coffee here. I do have hand ground Starbucks espresso beans for tonight that I'm enjoying with some steamed whipped milk and a packet of Splenda. So that's my evening cup of coffee for tonight. I love using my own hand ground coffee bean grinder. It makes a great cup of coffee because you only have to grind what you use. So I usually do a grinding at night so that way the beans can rest overnight and it's ready to go the next morning, and it just makes a great cup of coffee. All right, so now we've got some people coming in. I'll get caught up here in the chat. Sorry guys, I have to hold my glasses up in order to read. So um I know Glenn Anderson was first in, so it's always good to see you. Miss Worm was next. She has a great website if you like scary stories. They're not um like horror type stories, but they're just enough to get your adrenaline pumping a little bit. So check her website out. She has some great scary stories that she's written on her YouTube site. Next in was Aldo Schmedek. I hope I pronounced that right. It is good to see you. Welcome. Crispa, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I know Michelle J is here. I'm glad you could make it. Too true to be good. Welcome. I am uh so glad to see you. The cross behind me is one that I made as a partial diamond painting, and I just glued it into the back of a shadow box. Um, the next time I do a video, I will get it down and show it to you. So I just took some um, ribbon that had it was made out of little diamond beads that I had gotten from Michael's and hot glued around the top of it, and then put the cross in the center, and it is really pretty. I've actually sold several of those, so they they were a hot seller for a while. Let's see. It's still getting caught up here on the chat. So, Disney Mom 5, good evening to you. It is good to see you. So yeah, that is the story of the cross back behind me. So it is one that I actually created myself. So I am working on another diamond painting. I showed you guys this one last week. You can see I've got the beads up to here. So almost halfway done. So I can pull the cellophane up a little bit. So yeah, this one is gorgeous. It is very sparkly and colorful. I think this one's going to be absolutely gorgeous when it's done. So I've been working on that one, and I also finished my coloring page for last week. I am still working on that video. We are coloring out of this book. We just started it. It's an open collaboration. It's a color and create with us at Rosemary's You Rock Art. And this is the picture that I colored. So um, I struggled a little bit with the skin tone color. So I ended up, the arms I got a little bit darker than what I wanted. And since I struggled so much with that, I just decided to give her a pair of white tights on underneath her dress. So I think that turned out a lot better. So the flowers, we really couldn't tell what kind they were, so I just kind of colored them a different colors. But yeah, this was our very first picture out of this book. So I I didn't do her justice like I wanted to. So hopefully there's a few other fairy pictures in here. So I hope the next ones I can do a little bit better. And we have our picture for next week, which Rosemary chose this one for a great summer picture. So I think this one will be really fun to color. So I'm working on that. I also got my keyboard set up, so I started working with my keyboard again. I have not played any kind of music in over a year since my leg got paralyzed and I went on hospice care. So I'm working with my keyboard again. As soon as I get a couple songs together where I can play them again, I plan on doing a video for you guys. So you can hear me play something. I do have to be careful with what I play because YouTube will copyright the video. But I mostly like doing old music from the 20s and 30s that um, should not be copyrighted as closely as some of the newer songs. So I should be able to get by doing a music video for you guys. So yeah, I'm actually starting to play again. I really miss playing music. So okay, Chris, I thank you so much for correcting me. I really appreciate that. So Christopher Vogt. Hopefully I said that a little bit better. So let me know if I'm closer. I do struggle with pronouncing names correctly, so I do apologize if I mispronounce someone's name. Please forgive me. I really don't mean to mispronounce anything, but sometimes my mouth just does not cooperate and does not work the way that I would like it to. So um yeah, I can see the light is shining through that window, so hopefully it's not too blinding for you guys. Let me try turning that just a little bit. Hopefully that is a little bit better. I'll push myself up here, so um, I hope that is a bit better for you guys. I didn't realize that light was so bright. Um, true to be good, I have not thought about doing a cookbook. I that is probably something I should think about possibly doing in the future because that's something I could work on days that I feel good. So yeah, that's something that I should probably be working on. Do have a couple of years worth of recipe videos that I've done and canning videos. So yeah, is probably something that I could put together. I will definitely be looking into that. So thank you for that. Um uh, oh, Miss Worm, I'm glad you made it back. So oh thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I do like my evening cups of coffee. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. What is going on out there with you guys? I've mostly been sleeping a lot, so I haven't gotten to catch up with many of you. I think I even missed the Orlando Preppers last live because I fell asleep and then I woke up and it was already over. So I watched later after he was done live streaming. So I really feel like I haven't been able to catch up much with you guys lately. So yeah, I'm just kind of working on my hurricane season preps. I think I'm pretty much stocked up on my water supply now. Now all I have to do is replace the case as I use it. So I was able to stock up. Thankfully, Kroger had it on sale the week we had our tax-free hurricane prep week here in Florida, so I was able to stock up. So I do have my water supply pretty much where it needs to be. Uh, food supply, okay with food. I do need to stock up on some snack type things. I am okay on like canned chicken and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think the snack stuff is mostly what I need to stock up on. Um, so yeah, I thought about maybe getting a a cat, but yeah, cats just seem to be their own thing. From what I understand, you don't pick out a cat, the cat actually picks you. So I just haven't been chosen by a cat yet, so I don't have one. I did look into getting a service dog. The one company in this area that places dogs for free has a 2-year waiting list, so I know I can't could not wait that long. And you also had to go and stay with them for 2 weeks, which I can't do because of hospice. So yeah, right now it looks like the service dog is out, even though I think it would be really great for me. I was just very disappointed to see that there was that long of a wait time. And yeah, then I shared that the other places all charged a horrible amount. One place I mentioned charged $70,000 for a service dog, which was like twice the amount of my entire house. So it is crazy expensive to just buy a service dog. So yeah, I've kind of have tabled that, even though like I said, I know it would be great for me to have, especially because of having the seizures. I did scrape my leg open last weekend going down the step when I had a mild seizure as I was stepping down the step, and it threw me off balance and I scraped my leg open on the step. So yeah, a service dog would be so helpful for me because of that, but unaffordable and unattainable. So that is kind of shelved for the moment unless someone else has another idea. So yeah, that is crazy expensive to buy a service dog. I get that places are in it because it's their business and they want to make money, but yeah, it's just out of reach right now. Michelle, I've been looking and have not come across any yet. So yeah, I've kind of tabled that for right now. So what have you guys all been working on? I hope you all have been doing well and are doing okay out there. So oh, thank you, Aldo. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Um, so yeah, sorry guys, rubbing my arm a little bit here. Been having a bit of arm pain, which is one of the signs of end stage renal disease. I don't know what arm pain has to do with your kidneys, but it evidently is a thing. So I've been have been dealing with some arm pain, so I just kind of have to pick my arm up and move it where I need it to go. It's also been impacting what I can do as far as cooking and pressure canning. And I do still need to change the rubber seal on my pressure canner. I haven't done that yet. I don't know why I'm so afraid of doing that. It seems to be an easy thing to do, but for some reason I'm just really nervous about changing that rubber gasket on my pressure canner. And the last time I used it, it did almost run dry. There was just enough water in it to keep it from exploding. The pressure gauge showed it was okay, so I did not realize that the water in it had went down that much. So hopefully I can get that gasket changed out and I can start pressure canning again. I do really miss pressure canning. I actually used a jar of peppers that I canned 2 years ago. I used yesterday and made some um an Italian version of Spanish rice, and it turned out really good. I was surprised that the peppers were as 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 good as they were. That tasted like I had just canned them, so, and that was from two years ago. So yeah, pressure canning is a very affordable, easy way to preserve food. Oh well, Michelle, I wish I could have a garden, but I just don't. One thing I don't have the space, and I just am not good at growing things. So, Sonia Ibarra, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Kendra Smith, it's good to see you. So yeah, it has been horribly hot here in Florida. It's been the feel like temperature has reached close to 100 degrees just about every day. A couple weeks ago, we were going over 100 degrees, so it's just been horribly hot. We have gotten a little bit of rain. We really need a lot more rain. We have not had much rain at all. So we did get a short passing shower yesterday, just enough to make it more humid out. So yeah, we've not gotten nearly enough rain. I wish we could have some more. Oh, that sounds good, Aldo. Yeah, I actually like to dehydrate leftover onion if I have any that I need to get used up. I'll just chop it up and put it in the dehydrator and dry it. I use a lot of dried minced onion. So yeah, a lot of times I'll just throw it in the dehydrator and dehydrate my own onions. Is It's cheaper than buying it already done. Well, Kendra, that's the kind of rain we need here. It just needs to keep raining. Um, well, Miss Ramia, yeah, I think it stays a bit cooler for you guys than it does here, especially here in Florida. Um, yeah, although I have a Kasori dehydrator, I love it. I need to be using it more, but I haven't done a whole lot of dehydrating since my leg was paralyzed last year, so I need to get back into it. I actually really love dehydrating my own rice and pasta, so I should do some more of that, especially now that we're back in hurricane season, because then all I have to do is boil some water. It's already cooked and just drop in the dehydrated rice or pasta and let it set, and it will rehydrate in just a few minutes. So yeah, I do have a video. I think I have a dehydrating playlist where I show how to do your own pasta and your own instant rice in the dehydrator. So I need to be doing some more of that. I actually have a lot of uncooked spaghetti, and that would be a great way to store that. Um, yeah, I do like pasta salads in the summertime. I actually have a couple of them that I could do to get used up. That is good coffee. So, oh, that's great, Glenn. Yeah, I know you've been working on your onion soup recipe. So I hope you're ready to share that with us soon. Oh well, Miss Ramnez, it's too cold for me. I grew up in northern Indiana, right at the Michigan line, and it just got way too cold up there for my mom and I. So that's partly why I moved down to Florida, because she just couldn't take the cold anymore, and I was taking care of her, so we just kind of navigated down here where she could stand to get out, and that the cold air wouldn't bother her so much. Yeah, I just don't don't really like the cold anymore. So I, even though it is hot down here through the summer, during the winter months it is absolutely beautiful here. Um, I actually grew up in a Mennonite area. I went to a Mennonite seminary and um, graduated with a Master in Divinity degree from from them. My mom actually went to a one-room Mennonite school. Um, if y'all have ever heard of the town name is Shipshawana. It has they have a huge flea market and auction barn there. That's the area that I grew up in. And so yeah, I do a lot of Mennonite and Amish cooking, and um yes, yeah, I do miss the area as far as that goes. I miss the Amish stores. They have usually have great meat prices and bulk food storage prices, and I do miss that. Here, the closest Amish store is in Sarasota, which is over an hour drive for me. So I never get there. So I do miss that. I miss good pie. So someone moved to this area and asked where to go to get good pie, and my answer is there you just don't get good pie down here. unless you are in the Sarasota area and can go to the Amish restaurant there and get a good piece of pie there. Otherwise, yeah, there really isn't a good place here to get a piece of pie from. Um, yeah, so yeah, the Amish store is one of the very few things that I miss from the northern Indiana area. So I wish we had a place down here to go and get that stuff from. You can go on Amazon and get type in Yoder's Amish store or something like that. Um, you can order some of their things online. Some of the jellies, I did get rhubarb pie filling from them, so you can uh order direct from them, and you can order off of Amazon. You just can't order like the cheese or meat from them. But so some of the dry bulk storage and the jams and jellies you can order direct from them. Um, yeah, I love those old fashioned stores like that. Those they are fun to go to and fun to walk around and just look at things. Um, yeah, Michelle, I've checked out Azure Standard. I think they do deliver here in my area, but you have to go pick it up, which I cannot do. I can't drive, and right now I can't get out. I actually have not been anywhere in about a month, so I am getting a little bit claustrophobic. I do try to get out and walk when my foot lets me, but still to get completely away, it's been about a month since I've been anywhere. So yeah, I'm getting a little claustrophobic. And yeah, I think with Azure Standard, you do have to go pick your order up, which I can't do. So I pretty much have just been doing Kroger delivery for my groceries, which actually they do really well. I do save a lot of money by stacking my coupons and doing the sale items. They've actually had the last 2 weeks have had a really good sale going on. So I hope you guys were able to take advantage of their sale. Tina Cornett, hello to you. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it. So yeah, I can get groceries. It's just really nice every once in a while to get away. Um, I've looked a couple times at doing Grubhub or DoorDash. Guys, it is so expensive to eat out, and then by the time you add the delivery charges and the driver's tips and the gas charges and everything, it's just too expensive to do restaurant deliveries to your home anymore. So I look at the stuff and put it in my cart, and then when I see what the final charge is for one meal, I just can't do it. I really can't. I can't justify spending almost $30 on an order of Chinese orange chicken. So I just have not been eating out. I have found I've been making a lot of nachos. I just put the chips on a sheet pan and put the cheese on it, put it in the oven for 5 minutes, and dinner's done. So I've been actually doing a lot of nachos. I seem to be in a food rut lately, so um give me some suggestions in the comments of things I could do with canned chicken. I do have a couple cans of roast beef. I have a can of sausage gravy. Just yeah, I seem to be in a food rut. I'm at a loss at what to do for meals. So um yeah, yeah, Michelle, people do deliver out my way. I can't justify the cost of it. Um yeah, yeah, Miss Worm, I've been trying to just make my own Chinese food because it's just it's too expensive. I'm not gonna spend $30 on a meal for myself, even if I could get two servings out of it. It's just not that good anymore. The last time I did have Chinese food delivered, I had gotten food poisoning from it. It didn't taste good when I ate it. I ate like 3 bites of it and threw it away. And a few hours later, I was so unbelievably sick for the next day. So yeah, it's just not worth it. People are not going out to eat. They're not ordering it. Restaurants are not going through their supply that quickly, so the stuff is spoiling, and they're just using it anyway and sending it out. And yeah, I just don't do it anymore. Um, chicken noodle soup actually sounds pretty good. I do a lot of chicken noodle soup when I'm not feeling well. I'll do chicken and ramen. I'll open a can of chicken and throw some extra chicken in with the ramen. Um, yeah, the last time I got Campbell's chicken and noodle soup, that didn't taste very good either. So the Progresso brand tasted a little bit better, but the Campbell's chicken and noodle soup, it just smelled horrible when I opened the can. It didn't taste good. I ate like maybe 3 bites of it and I just couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, things just are not tasting good to me. They're not smelling the same. They taste funny. I don't know if it if it's just me. Um, are you guys noticing that the food tastes different? Um, yeah, I don't know if it's just me. Is it the ingredients that are changing? Is it the way companies are doing things that is changing the way the food tastes? I know the last time I went to McDonald's, all I got was a cheeseburger and french fries, and the cheeseburger was terrible. I didn't even eat half of it. The french fries they remade for me, and they just tasted bad. I couldn't even eat any of it. It was almost $10 for a cheeseburger, french fries, and drink that I I couldn't even finish. So switching from coffee to a Coke Zero. Um, so yeah, I just have been noticing that food just doesn't taste the same anymore. I've actually not had matzo ball soup. That sounds like something I might really like. Yeah, Michelle, that would not surprise me in the least. Yeah, it just does not taste the way they used to. I think they might have changed the oil that they use, or they changed something that it just did not look or smell the the way that it used to. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I just am in a food rut lately. I try to eat, and I just eat a few bites of something, and I'm done. So um yeah, all right. So it is now 7:45, so I went a lot longer than I thought I'd be able to. So we'll go ahead and start wrapping this up. I will be posting my um color and create video within the next couple days. I will be getting a music video put together, so I am excited about doing that. So yeah, I've just missed playing my keyboard, so hopefully you guys will enjoy hearing some music. That will be a something different for me to do for you guys. So I hope you guys will enjoy hearing me play something for you guys. So I will be working on that, and oh, hopefully I get through to the Social Security office tomorrow. So yeah, that had me really frustrated today. I just so hate dealing with the Social Security office for anything. So hopefully I will get that taken care of tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great week. Be safe, be happy, be blessed, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.